Tiger. Truly spiritual.
Have you ever thought about how the smallest details can make the biggest impact? I recently discovered Milano's stunning bath sets, locks, and door handles. Perfect for my home makeover. The quality is simply unmatched, designed to last and elevate my space effortlessly. Not only do they look amazing, but they are also incredibly affordable at just $25 each. Their modern designs instantly upgrade any room, making it feel fresh and welcoming. Why wait? Experience elegance and quality in your home today with Milano's opening sale. Transform your space into the refuge you deserve.
Meanwhile, let me take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for this mega event. The mega sponsors, Jisha Totem and James Auto Group, Bob and James. Other associate sponsors are Teramax Rehab Center. You can already see Teramax Rehab Center have set up a counter here. So if you are looking for any physiotherapy sessions, you're more than welcome to have a free checkup here next to the commentary box. Able doctors are over there to guide you and treat you well. The other sponsors, Taika Distillery, St. Joseph Dental Clinic, Ray Sports Network, Johan and Gill Lawyers, Fruitsilla, Prestige Eyewear, Lisa Group of Business, QR Tax and Consulting Solution, Let's Relax Ayurvedic Wellness Massage, Bijo Sebastian, Udayan Purushothaman, Anup Pulikal, Allison Travel Solutions, Savex Sports, and the food festival partners, Tanima Kitchen, The Oven Fresh, and 90s Lounge. You already know there is a food counter set up near the picnic spot from Tanima Kitchen, Oven Fresh, and 90s Lounge. So if you are really hungry and looking for some delicious food, please head over to the food counter near the picnic spot. Let's get back to the chase now. The two batsmen are out in the middle, Nasakat and Alan Saju. They will be the openers for Legends Kerala to chase down the target of 68. And to bowl the first over for London Sports Club, it will be Jibin. They haven't taken the power play yet. So this is the normal over. 5 fielders allowed outside the circle. 68 the target. The start has to be really strong for London Sports Club to defend this low score. Here we go. Jibin to Nasakat. The first ball coming up of this quarter-final. Oh, there was a swing and there was an inside edge, I guess. The bowler is not happy. So that means there was an inside edge. That's a catch drop in the very first delivery. That could really prove costly. We all know Nasakat, he can be a dangerous hitter. So he gets a life in the very first delivery of this second innings. Jibin to Nasakat. Short delivery and pull towards the deep mid-wicket region. That's what happens when you give a life to such a batsman. And he is making it prove really costly for London Sports Club here. 6 of the second ball he faces. And Legends are off the mark with the boundary. There was a short delivery. And there was easy picking for Nasakat, who is staying back on his crease now. This time fuller leg delivery and the result is the same. If you bowl short, that's out of the park. If you bowl full, that's still out of the park. Back-to-back sixes for Nasakat. And Legends are off to a flyer here in this chase of 68 runs. Bowler under extreme pressure is changing his guard now. 3 deliveries completed. 12 runs on the board. Jibin to Nasakat. Can he come back with the wicket here? Oh, that's a low full toss. Very well bowled. Good ticking by the bowler. Looking for a second. There was never a second there. Alan Saju rightly saying no. So will be a single to the total. One more to the total. Score moves to 13. On the board. 4 deliveries completed. Required run rate is just about 11 runs per over. They've already got 13. Short pitch delivery hits it straight towards the bowler. Slight fumble will help Alan to get a single and get off the mark. One more to the total. One delivery coming up in this over. Nasakat will be looking for another boundary in this first over. Well left outside the off stump. He knew it was way too outside the guideline, so rightly called a wide by the umpire. Slightly feeling the pressure here because anything in the arc is out of the park. So trying to keep it outside the off stump, but it's a wide. Once again, lets it go. Another wide. Back-to-back wides here. 16 runs. He needs to finish this over strongly. 16 on the board. 2 wides, 2 sixes, and 2 singles so far. And a drop catch as well. Down the track he comes, but not able to find the middle of the bat, but will still pick up a single and keeps the strike. So after the completion of over number 1, Legends Kerala are 17 for the loss of no wicket. Another 50 runs required now, 51 to be precise in 5 overs. So the required run rate has come down from 11.5 to 10 per over. Amal Joy, the premier fast bowler from London Sports Club, has given the responsibility to bowl the second over. They need some wickets. They need some dot balls. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult against the strong batting lineup of Legends Kerala. You know, this is cricket. Anything can happen. Amal to Nasakat. Oh, it's full and it's again in the slot for Nasakat. He won't be missing such juicy deliveries. It's really strong down the onside and towards deep mid-wicket region. So it was in the arc and Nasakat helps himself to another 6. That's his 3rd 6 of this innings. And score moves to 23. Very first delivery of the over goes for a boundary that always creates some pressure on the bowler to come back really strong. This time it's a full toss, but that's been mishit and chance of a catch. Manu under it and he takes it comfortably. So that's the first wicket and that's the breakthrough they were looking for. Nasakat will be disappointed. That was a full toss down the leg side, but it hit the toe of the bat and there was no distance, just air. And Manu Chandran completes a good catch. And Legends have lost their first wicket. Is this the breakthrough London Sports Club were looking for? They need more and more wickets. Semi final time 23 on the board already in 1.2 overs, but they have got a breakthrough here. That should give them some confidence. And the new batsman, the one and only Kingsley Stanley, is out in the middle to join Alan. Kingsley on strike. Amal to Kingsley. Oh, that was a huge swing from the bat of Kingsley, but didn't find the middle of the bat. So we'll just get a single there. He's off the mark with a single. .24 on the board. Good comeback here by Amal. Just 1 run conceded in the last 2 deliveries. Oh, through the covers this time. Full leg delivery. But that's the quality of this batsman. He finds gap with precision. He knew there was no fielder. There was full and wide outside the off stump. And he scores his first boundary. 17. Now 28 on the board. Changes in the field. So deep extra cover goes in. This time again, over that fielder. The planning was perfect. Full and wide outside the off stump. But the shot was even more perfect. No chance for the fielder. One of the difficult shots to play, but he made it look so easy. A 4 and then a 6. Now the score moves to 34 with one delivery still remaining in the second over. Full toss down the leg side. He misses it, but will still get a single. Slight fumble in the field. Allen will keep the strike. So 18 runs coming off this over. So after the completion of 2 overs, score 35 for the loss of 1 wicket. Another 33 runs required now in 4 overs. And this will be a power play over. And to bowl the third over, they brought in Manu Chandran to bowl the third over. A huge responsibility under his shoulders. They need a couple of wickets here to put a break on this scoring. Legends are scoring easily at the moment. 17 runs in the first over, 18 in the second over. Now the third over, the power play over. Can Manu get a breakthrough for his team? Manu against Allen. A low full toss, very well bowled. He'll just get a single, but he's off the strike now and brings Kingsley back on strike. He's faced just one delivery so far. 36. Oh, left outside the off stumps, and it is outside the guideline. So will be called a wide. So one more to the total in the form of extras. Score moves to 37. Kingsley says no to that. I think that was a right decision. It was hit really firmly towards the fielder. Dot ball. They need a lot more dot balls and probably a few wickets as well to come back in this game. Manu to Kingsley. An excellent delivery, but very well played through the gap between extra cover. Will pick up a single. So excellent over so far from Manu. No boundaries conceded. That's very important. 2 good overs will create some pressure back on Legends. Full toss, and that is not what you expect from your premier bowler. And that is exactly what Allen was looking for. A juicy full toss down the leg side, and he helps it towards a huge maximum and gets another 6 runs to the total, and the score moves to 44 in just 2.4 overs. It was a good over so far. 3 good deliveries, but then a juicy full toss. And now just 24 runs required now in 3.2 overs. 20 balls, 24 runs. Again, full length delivery. This time, Allen says no. It's straight to the fielder. No chance for a single there. Good bowling there by Manu. Good comeback. They need to bowl more Yorkers. This time, there's a chance of a catch, but just over the fielder, and that will run away towards the boundary line over the point fielder. And one more boundary for Allen and one more boundary for Legends Kerala. So after the completion of over number 4, score 48 for the loss of over number 3, 48 for the loss of 1 wicket in 3 overs. So just 20 runs required in 3 overs for Legends Kerala to book a place in the semi-final against Lisa Challengers. Change of ends here. To bowl the fourth over, it will be Gibbon once again. Gibbon to Kingsley. Considered 17 in the first over, but he's given the responsibility once again now to bring back London Sports Club into this game. Not an easy task. 3 overs, just 20 runs required. And it'll be Kingsley on strike. Oh, good shot, pitch, pacey delivery there by Gibbon to start the fourth over. Kingsley looking to cut the ball, but unable to find any connection there. Start as a dot delivery. This time, Kingsley was waiting for that shot delivery, and this time he gets enough connection. When he hits, it definitely stays hit. No ground is too big for this big man, and helps himself with another 6. Just 14 runs required. This time lets it go wide outside the off stump. And outside the guideline, so will be called a wide, and it is a wide. One more to the total. Just 13 now. In 2.4 overs required. Full length delivery, but was for a big swing towards mid wicket. It's getting an inside edge of the bat and will take a single. They're in no hurry at the moment. Just 12 runs required. The run rate doesn't matter in the knockout game. All they need to do is score those 68 runs. They're 56 at the moment. Again, lets it go outside the off stump. Not taking any risk there. Bowler trying to tempt the batsman to go for that wide extra cover shot. Allen says, no, I'm good with it. I'll take that extra. One more to the total. This time, that's a slower full toss, but it was down the leg side. He will be disappointed that he did not get enough bat on that, or else there was no fielder there. Could have been a boundary, but still gets a single. One more to the total. Now the score moves to 58. So just 10 runs required now. 2 deliveries remaining in this over. Again, good delivery. But this time Kingsley takes a single. So the last delivery coming up is asking for a change of bat there. 9. Single-digit score required now for Legends Kerala. 13 deliveries still remaining. 9 runs required. This time there's a chance of a catch and the fielder takes it. Maybe that was the breakthrough what London Sports Club were looking for. You never know. Anything could happen in the game of cricket. 12 deliveries remaining. 9 runs still required. And Alan Saju is walking back to the pavilion. New batsman is Javas Mohammed. He will be off strike as it's the end of the over, number 4. So it will be Kingsley on strike and Javas will be on non-strike. Just 9 runs required, 2 hits away. And the bowler is Jomin. .59 on the board. Jomin to Kingsley. Can he finish it in 2 deliveries? Or can Jomin get a brilliant over here? We've seen something similar yesterday. Tries to tap and take a single. And that's a no ball as well. That's not what you want. No ball when you don't have any score to defend. So that's 1 extra run and 1 extra delivery and a free hit to welcome Javas. He'll be more than happy to take that free hit. The very first delivery. So just 7 runs required. Yesterday we seen something magical. 2 overs, 20 runs was required for KKR. And Aravind bowled a maiden over. And the equation was 1 over 20 and they lost the match. So anything can happen here. For a length delivery. 6 runs required now. 1 hit away. Oh, good delivery. Good comeback here. Dot ball. Every dot ball will create some pressure on the batsman's mind. Still 6 runs required. And Kingsley finish it in this ball. Jomin. And he does it in style. A 6 over the log-off fielder. And that will be the end of the match here. Legends Kerala have won the match by 8 wickets. And they have booked their berth in the semi-final against Lisa Challengers. That will be a great match coming up here shortly in the same ground. And the winner will face Phoenix Kerala in the final later on in this evening. So as of now, London Sports Club, they played really well in the first 2 league matches. Unfortunately, there was not enough runs on the board and 67 was too low total to defend against Legends Kerala. So we'll come back shortly for the semi-final between Lisa Challengers and Legends Kerala. Meanwhile, enjoy the other matches. Okay, so the news from the centre is the match will be played right now. The semi-final, requesting both the captains of Lisa Challengers and Legends Kerala to come to the commentary box for the tossing ceremony. Requesting the captain, Alan, can you please send your captain for the toss for the semi-final?